You might have heard that live shopping is exploding. And I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop, prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No, you can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. How are you? And you, and that guy over there, too, that's hanging out for the very first time, wondering what the heck is about to come today, this Daily Boost thing. Well, I'm going to talk about 3 things that you need to be doing right now. Probably should be doing them all the time, but since we have kind of a crazy economy, kind of crazy inflation, all this stuff that might bring you down a little bit, there are 3 things you should be doing when you get out of bed every single day. 3 Ps. We'll talk about that here in just a sec. It is a daily boost from motivationtomove.com, the positive boost you need every single day. Life gets in the way. Tell you what, when I first came of age as an adult, did you do it? You probably heard me talk about this. Have you done this too? I came of age as an adult and I was like, okay, here I go. I was just, all excited about the future and what I was going to do and how I was going to dominate the world. And then I realized other people were trying to do the same thing, and they were kind of in my way or stopping me from doing it. It's like everywhere I went, it was those darn adults out there. They were just as bad as the kids in high school. My goodness, have you figured that out yet? It's always been that way. There's no big deal, which is why I think what we spend our time focusing on this program is that stand up, take a step, repeat thing. Just keep on going until you get what you want, because it doesn't make any sense. If you say, hey, I'm the boss of me, so this is what I want to do. Okay, I agree with you. Let's go. Then why not get it? That's the way the world is. Not a whole lot we can do about what's happening in the world today, except enjoy it and put a smile on our face and make it better. So that's what this show will do today. How are you? My name is Scott Smith. I'm the founder and the chief motivating officer here at motivationtomove.com. I wrote that book, The 5-Minute Gratitude Journal for Men. It's a great gift. I just on the Amazon website the other day, and the very last review said, it's not just for men. I love it. That was a woman writing that. If you'd like to check out the book I wrote and maybe give it as a gift or use it for yourself, just go to dailygratitudeboost.com. That will direct you right over to where it is on Amazon. Or if you see it in a bookstore, you can pick it up too. By the way, just if I may, if you do see it in a bookstore, because it's like my first book, right? If you do see it in a bookstore, take a picture of it, and preferably at the cash register. I'm just saying. Okay. So, sometimes it's negative when we talk about it. I'm recording this show on election day. So, you know what's going on around the world, everywhere you go. It's an exciting day, a lot of activity out there. Things are going to happen. Who knows what? But there's a lot of negativity happening in propaganda, in social media, in the agendas of the media, everything else that's happening. It makes us all kind of like, go, whoa. And then you have trouble buying groceries and paying your bills. How the heck do you stay motivated? How the heck do you stay inspired? How the heck do you stay positive and upbeat? Off the book here, off my notes, just having good faith and things are as they ought to be, and they can be better if we head that direction. Having that faith will do that for you. Hard to do sometimes, isn't it? You know how you do it? After this podcast, take about, 30 seconds and just stop and just let that faith roll into you about what you believe can happen if you just do the right thing, your thing. But how do we do it? How do we get out there and make sure that we're moving this thing forward in the way that's going to actually give us on the other side of this thing that we have these days in a better place? Well, if you're an individual or if you're a business owner, these three things I'm about to talk about here, the 3 Ps, those 3 things are exactly what you need to be doing. What are they? Promote, prevent, and protect. If you can do those, you can do anything. Promote, prevent, protect. So every day I hear from folks all over the place, and they're living in a state of suspended animation, which kind of is okay, I guess, if you want to be floating around doing nothing, but it kind of freaks me out because I like to move. Freak out in a good way. But the light at the end of their tunnel is unclear. It's foggy. It's like having old headlights instead of new LED headlights on my motorcycle like I just did. Man, it's clear now. But life has paused in so many ways. And again, back to my premise all the time is this: it's always been this way. This is nothing new. As long as mankind has been on this planet, life has gotten in the way. It's always been unclear. Whatever you least expect is going to happen, and some really good things are going to happen too. Let's not forget that. It's always been that way. So how do we handle this? Because it's just going to be the way things are and still have a good feeling and be positive about it. Well, number one, that should be on your to-do list is you need to promote yourself or your business. You need to go on the offensive. Now, what I mean by that, and the reason I'm talking about this is I have many clients, I have a lot of business clients, and they're saying, hey, Scott, I'm having trouble. The leads are slowing down. People are having trouble paying their bills. And I said, you got to go on the offense here. You got to promote yourself or your business. It's time to go on the offense and seek new opportunities to move you in a positive direction. And by the way, don't try to improve your life. A lot of people say that. I don't really care about improving my life. I want something new. I do. Why do I want to take what's kind of halfway today and just kind of improve it? No, let's find something new. But here's the thing. In the day and age that we live in right now, with the challenges that are happening economically and in other areas, if you want to excel personally, spiritually, professionally, you got to promote yourself. You got to tell people about you. Tell them what you do and how you can participate with them. If you're in your business, then you got to do the same thing. You got to promote. The number one thing you should do every single morning, business or individuals, get out of bed and promote the heck out of yourself. Why? That's how you find new opportunity to move you in a positive direction. And you cannot tell me that positive opportunity that arrives, you go, oh my God, it's a great opportunity. You can't tell me that doesn't excite you. In fact, I would almost say, and I will say, today, you're looking for that positive opportunity. If it's dark for you at all, it'll change just like that. The trick is the click. The very millisecond that it turns positive, you're like, awesome, let's go, right? Tell me I'm right on this one. All right, number 2. Just talked about kind of going on the offense, right? Making sure you're promoting yourself, getting leads, and do that. Just constantly go after new ops. Number 2, we want to have a kind of a prevention focus. Now, when I wrote that, I thought, well, that's kind of negative, Scott. That's kind of a lack approach, isn't it? Why would you want to have a prevention focus? So as I read it, I said, well, I kind of like the word, but at the same time, I was thinking it more like risk management. Because that's how I am. I'm a really good risk manager. I like some edge. My wife told me the other day, you see, you like a kind of edgy, don't you? I said, yeah, I do, but not crazy. I manage risk well. Do you manage risk well? The game of life is played in 2 directions. I just mentioned on offense. But this guy rides a motorcycle. I've ridden motorcycles my entire life. I've had 7 in my life. The best way for me to ride and be safe on a motorcycle is offensively be in your face. However, along the way, I'm very defensive. I avoid losses. I avoid my downside risk. I keep the rubber side down, the shiny side up. I do that because I just expect that you might run into me at an intersection, so I'm just going to slow down a little bit. However, if you're in my way and you're running into my lane, I'm going to speed up and get out of your way. You got to play offense and defense at the same time. Protect what you got, which is our next element here. So number one, promote yourself. Just go, promote, get new. Nothing changes things faster than getting new opportunities. Nothing. More money changes things. Yeah, I said it. It's money. If you have an issue with money, go get more of it. It'll fix everything. Nothing changes faster than money and opportunities. If you have a prevention focus, you're playing offense, getting out there and get this opportunity. Plus, you're on the defense, making sure that you're avoiding all of the risk that's out there. I'm in crypto, but trust me, it's a very small part of my portfolio. It's a little risky. I like it. I make good gains out of it. It's kind of fun for me. You think I'm going to put everything into that? No. Number three, we want to protect what is important. So promoting ourselves, having a prevention focus, and protecting what is important. So on Mondays, I ask the question, have you done your homework? And essentially the question is this. There's two questions, I guess. The built-in question to that one is, how's my life going? And I always say to you, whatever you like, find a way to keep it. Protect it. Make sure it stays in place. Because I promise you, in these times and all times, that whatever you think you're secure in having, whatever dream you're working toward, if you don't pay attention to it and make sure it is protected, it's going to change. And that doesn't mean anybody's going to do anything. It just means life is going to change. Right? You're digging me here, right? Everything else in life is really negotiable. Decide what you must have in your life and protect it. Everything is negotiable beyond that. Choose the battles that you fight, and you'll win more than you lose. And winning is what we want to do, isn't it? Oh, some people say, Scott, wait a second, I thought this was the daily boost. Well, today happens to be probably the daily kick in the ass. How's that? In a positive, upbeat way. Listen, I love having an optimistic outlook of the world. And the nastier and ickier and uglier and messy it gets, if I can rise above it and feel optimistic like anything is possible, no matter what's in front of me, I win that day. And I'm winning that day right now. How about you? I want you to always do that. Do not let anything happening in this world bring you down and take you away from your dreams. I want you to stand up, take a step from feet, and go after it with my 3 Ps. Promote, prevent, and protect. So folks have been asking me, they say, Scott, what's going on with your group you have that's been closed? There's almost 500 of you on saying, when are you going to open? It's my Wisdom to Wealthy group, where we help folks save a ton of money, make a lot of money, and do the stuff they love to do. That's coming soon. I'll let you know in a week or two. We'll get that open up for you. And there's something else on the horizon for January as well. I'm not going to talk about that today, but for those of you asking for a transformational way of looking at life, I've been busy. But I've also learned to keep my mouth shut. It's coming soon. Join me at Facebook. That's where you can reach me. If you want to chat with me, just tag me. Just go to dailyboostpodcast.com/Facebook. Join our group, and you and I can connect. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow right here on the Daily Boost.